Yo, 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 it's the Wheelz Show. So before I start this, just want to say, rest in peace to my grandpa that just passed away yesterday. And, man, it's hard. But I'm gonna miss him a lot, been, his grandson for a long time, so definitely gonna miss him. Have a lot of great stories, definitely about my grandpa, and like I did a freestyle earlier, and I talked about playing dodgeball, and he liked to do that a lot. That was like his favorite game, and really, well, he really brought up a lot, most of the time, and try to hit me with the dodgeballs and stuff. Man, I remember when we were at a restaurant one time. He like, "Hey, son, I got a gun on me." I'm like, and he showed it to me in the restaurant. I'm like, "Oh man, put that away, Grandpa." Then I remember one of my birthday parties, he pulled up too far and hit the car in front of him. And Antoine was in front of that car. That was my caregiver at the time, and scared the heck out of him. And luckily, he didn't do any damage. And you know, saw him probably, I don't know, 5 months ago, but I talked to him a little bit, and he was doing all right. He had dementia and stuff. He would forget things sometimes, but really remember a lot from the older days, and really enjoyed his stories and stuff. And he used to slap the back of my head like all the time, and that was just his way of saying what's up or something like that. And he'll do that all the time, so I always be on the lookout for that. And always, he'll be with my grandma and bringing Christmas presents and stuff down from Houston. And we eat at the same place, Texas Land and Cattle, I think it was called at the time. And we'd always meet up there and sit by a nice fire. And, and they have a nice big bull up there with big horns just up on the wall. And, eat whatever we eat, have a good time. And then, I remember times being at his house and hanging out there and hanging out in the backyard listening to airplanes and what they're talking about and landing. And because he used to fly some airplanes, and, I remember that a lot. I used to hang out in that backyard a whole lot, and he used to have his own plane. He would fly, and he flew like to Hawaii one time, and I heard that was a good trip and everything. And my grandpa, he did in Tennessee, like right behind Elvis, and then he went to the army with Elvis too, and served, in the army, and was a history teacher, and always giving me hell for wearing the Texas Longhorns and not Rutgers, because that's where he graduated at. And he was a semi-pro baseball player, so he did that a lot. And I got some pictures of him, up in the air young, and, jumping in the air and, taking pictures. And when he used to play baseball, and that's how he, found my grandma. So, I'm definitely gonna miss my grandpa a lot. That was my last grandparent. All my other ones already up there, but I know he's gonna be happy to see his wife. And, he hasn't seen in a while. She passed a few years back, so I think that was, I don't know what year that was, probably 19 or 20, 21s. I can't remember. Time like goes by so fast. It's hard to remember. Yeah, I did a freestyle earlier though about my grandpa and try to, incorporate some memories that we've shared along the way. And I remember he always used to play golf a lot, and he always used to watch golf a lot. and watch all types of sports. But I'd always be over there, man. Do we have to watch this golf, man? You're like, yeah. Enjoy this sport. And I'm like, yeah, I guess so. And he always had like a replica, like full size, I guess, cardboard cutout of him. And I always remember that. And he always had this little thing in his house that he pulled down, and the clown went across the room, and it was like on some kind of rope that it would roll on. And the clown would balance like on a bike, on a trapeze or whatever that is. And he used to do that a lot. And he really loved clowns a lot. That's one thing. So I have one of his clowns in my front yard. But I really enjoyed a lot of the years that I had with him, and he made it to 93 years old, and that's a big accomplishment. And he had this bird all the time, Adam. The bird didn't like nobody, and would bite everyone except for him, and that was like his bird. And he always said when I died that I should take the bird out too. I'm like, you can't promise that, but all right. But I mean, I knew it was gonna happen one day, and like really, I hope that I make it to 93. Like, I really don't know if I will or not. If it's in God's plans, then we'll see. But I have another guardian angel up there looking over me. But yeah, that he was breathing, I guess. In 1 minute, 3 breaths in 1 minute like that. That's really tough. Like, I can't imagine that, and that's when you know something gonna happen. But I'm just glad that he don't have to suffer and forget, and all the stuff he had to go through with living with, I guess, dementia. So I don't have to worry about that anymore. And hopefully everything's gravy like I know it probably is or is. So, but I mean, yeah, that's what happened. Just like last night, I had to deal with that, and my mom, she was working last night, so we're on call and everything. And I heard my mom this morning, crying and stuff, so I kind of figured something had went down. But I just know that he in a better place. Man. He lived a great life, was married to a great wife, and had 2 great kids. So definitely lived a good life and played baseball and did everything he wanted to do and be a history teacher, like all of that. So it definitely amazed me, and definitely helped me grow as a man. He always used to call me Susie when I would throw a temper tantrum. Like, I'd always, get called Susie. Is that Susie? I see, because I'll be crying and stuff. But I was like young. But that's always something that I remember. And then he had this little head of a person that you click the button. It's like a toy, but you push the bottom of it, and it says, "Why do I have to be so stupid?" And stuff like that. Just cuts itself down a lot. I remember that toy a lot. But yeah, man, a lot of great memories, and I'm glad I was able to do a freestyle about him, man. I did a song a while back. I don't know where that song is, but I sung it for him one of his birthdays. That was pretty fun. But yeah, rest in peace of my grandpa, man. I love him forever, and he'll always be in my heart. Never forget all the things that we've been through together. I remember one more memory, like, we used to go down the street. He always take me to get some donuts with some chocolate milk every time. And then I know one time, or most of the time, he'll get McDonald's for me and bring it early in the morning, like some pancakes and stuff. So I ate them flapjacks a whole lot. But yeah, it sucks, but I know he's in a better place, and I know you don't have to deal with this bull crap that we gotta deal with in this life. But we young and we ready to push through it. But he already went through it all, and it's that time, and time for him to go home, and that's what happened. So now he with God and Jesus, I believe. So I'm really happy about that. But it does suck, Life does suck sometimes when you have to, be there through thick and thin. And then when, people pass away, that's like the hardest. Especially the people in your family that you've hung around forever and been there forever. Like he was there when I was, having my surgeries and always there. So I really appreciate him. He really was the best grandpa, even my other ones and everybody, but my best grandpa. Can't even lie. But yeah, it was, I knew something was going to happen eventually because you're 90-something years old, but I mean, you just never know when it's coming and how soon, like, you just never know. So that's why it's good to live in the moment and don't worry and, just live. Whatever happens, happens. But yeah, that sucked. But I wrote a song earlier tonight, like a Christian rap song, and then I recorded tomorrow. And then I wrote like a love song on Monday and recorded it on Tuesday. So I got that out the way, and I had a nurse that was subbing in because their patient was in the hospital. So I got him this week. He was here Monday and Tuesday, and that was it. Took a bath, he helped me take a bath on Monday. Not too bad, and then it didn't take too long, and I was able to go for a walk. I even went for a walk tonight after my bath, and I woke up so late. So it's dark, but it was only like 6:20, but feel like 9 o'clock in the morning. I mean, 9 in the morning at night. Yeah, I'm tripping, 9 at night, but yeah. Went for that walk, and it wasn't too bad. It was like 54 degrees, but it felt colder than that. But I had my other nurse that I appreciate for working, more hours, and he picked up more hours and was here on Monday, and I decided to go outside on Monday at like 1:30 in the morning, so we hung out there for a little bit, then went to the bed, and then that night where I was trying to fix my chair because the recline motion don't want to go up and back like I needed to, so I'm kind of stuck like this until it works. And I was able to get it to work and, able to go to bed and all that. But the next day, it started messing with me, like trying to put my shirt down behind my butt and couldn't do it because the chair was up still. I usually recline the chair so you can put your shirt down, but I can't do none of that. So shirt was up a little bit today, but it was all good, and it worked out, and hopefully this guy Gary that fixes my chair, hopefully he'll be here today because he was supposed to be here yesterday, but he didn't make it. But we sent him a picture, and he seems to think that he knows the problem of it, so hopefully we'll fix that today and get that out the way, and then have my birthday party this weekend, the 17th, on Sunday. My birthday's the 20th, though. So if anybody want to come through, hit me up, man. It's going to be this Sunday at my dad's house. And if you need instructions how to get there, I got you. If you want to show up, but if not, it's all gravy. I got family with me, and that's really all I need. And that's really all I wanted to be, really, is family. And maybe some friends, That'd be nice, to have friends there too, and, get back in the groove of things, because I've been going to the strip club the last, I guess, couple years because of COVID, and now I finally get to have one of those birthday parties at the house. My house, my other house I grew up in with my dad, so the year before we had it at his other house, so it's nice to finally have it back in a familiar house, familiar surroundings, so I'm excited about that. But yeah, hope everyone's doing alright. I'm gonna be turning 32. It's hard to believe, but hey, believe it. And I gotta believe it myself. But check me out on YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Wheelz the Rapper. Check me out on TikTok. Check me out on Insta, Wheelz the Rapper. SoundCloud, Wheelz the Rapper. Spotify, Wheelz the Rapper. Appreciate y'all for listening, and I hope y'all have a good rest of the week to next week. I'll holler at y'all then. Wheelz, baby.